Hey everyone, so you're probably wondering where I've been. If you don't follow me on Instagram or you didn't see my comment on my last video, I kind of briefly explained why I was gone, but here's the story. So last Thursday, I was about to go to bed and my boyfriend came in and he said, we need to go to the ER. So that's kind of how this whole thing started. So he went to the bathroom and noticed that his urine was a really dark color. He explained it to me that it was the color of Coca-Cola. So that's definitely not normal. So we went straight to the ER, and if you've ever been to the ER, you can be in the waiting room for a really long time. He didn't see a doctor until early in the morning. And he explained to them what he thought it was, thinking that it was this thing called rhabdo, which is what they called it at the hospital. They tested him for it and he had rhabdo. A little more about that is it's typically something that you get when you work out really, really hard. Like the doctors were saying, they typically see patients who have run multiple marathons in a row, or they're doing a lot of crazy CrossFit workouts, or people who have been in accidents. Like if you get crushed, that's another thing that can cause it to happen. This situation was a little bit different for him. He wasn't working out really hard, and so at first they were kind of like, really, you think that's what it is? Like they weren't really sure. And it makes sense because he wasn't like running marathons or doing anything crazy for workouts. So, but regardless, they tested him and he had it. If you are someone who does like a lot of exercise, I definitely recommend looking into rhabdo or rhabdomyolysis. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry if I kind of repeat things and don't make as much sense. I'm still kind of tired from being there with him at the hospital. But it's basically what happens is your muscles die. Your muscle fibers break down, and they go into your bloodstream and then they can attack your kidneys. So if we hadn't gone in when we did, his kidneys could have failed, which is terrifying. It's really, really scary. So again, if you are someone who's like really working out all the time, really into like doing lots of marathons and things like that, just be aware if your urine looks a weird color, look into rhabdo, go to a hospital, get it figured out. I'm not a doctor, but from what they were telling me, basically his muscles were breaking down and his urine was like a brown color because your kidneys can't filter that breakdown. So it's basically hitting the kidneys over and over again, trying to get through, and that's what causes the urine to be a weird color. He was really lucky in the sense that his kidneys didn't get affected by it because he caught it so fast and knew what it was, and we went directly to the ER, so his kidneys were fine. They're fine, just wonderful, but the levels in his blood were still really high. So they hooked him up to fluids and we were basically there watching his fluid or watching that level in his blood, and he wasn't allowed to leave or be discharged from the hospital until his levels reached a certain amount. They were really, really kind to let me stay there every night. Not the most comfortable sleeping not the most comfortable sleeping situation, but they got me a reclining chair, which was really sweet. After the first night there, I was in a regular chair the first night, and then the next nights I was lucky enough to have a reclining chair. So yeah, I wanted to come on here and explain why I was gone, what happened. It was a lot. It was crazy. And when you're with someone I've been with my boyfriend for 8 years, so you know, anytime, or not even, it doesn't matter how long you've been with someone, anytime someone you love and care about is in the hospital, you just want to put all of your attention and love and helpfulness into that situation and into that person. So for me, being there with him, sitting there and not really doing anything was the best I could do for him. He wanted me there 24/7, so I tried my best to be there 24/7. You know, I went home to shower, so I wasn't completely disgusting. But you know, and I went and packed him a bag and came back and brought him some clean clothes and things of that sort, and stuff to keep him entertained. But yeah, this may not make too much sense, but basically in the hospital for a week with my boyfriend. He's okay now. Still doing testing, trying to figure out what caused rhabdo. If you don't know anything about it and you are an athlete, you definitely should look into it. Just be safe. Don't overwork yourself. His situation is kind of weird since he didn't really work out too hard. He did work out, so it may be correlated to that and maybe something else, but we don't know until we get more tests and stuff done. I am going to get back to posting videos. This is my Tuesday video, and I will have videos out on Friday and Sundays again, so I will see you guys again in my next video. I'm going to keep doing these videos for you. I might be a little bit out of it, like trying to get back into the swing of things for a while because, you know, my world's a little rocked. My skin suffered terribly in the hospital. My skin was so dry and not exfoliated, and just, oh man, skincare is so important. I brought some Korres wipes to cleanse my face, and I had some Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation, like a little sample from Sephora. And I just didn't want to I didn't want to have all of my skincare because that would be ridiculous in a hospital. So I just kind of had those small things with me and some lip balm. But you can definitely, or I could definitely tell that my skin took a hit not having my full skincare routine with me. So it was really nice to come back and start doing my skincare again and seeing my skin go back to normal and to put makeup on. I wasn't going to wear a red lip today. I put on pretty easy makeup because I have so many other things I need to get done for my channel since I've been gone and things I want to work on. So I wasn't going to wear like bold makeup, but I just felt like I needed to wear a red lip because it's been so long since I've been able to enjoy my makeup, which seems kind of like a stupid thing when it compares to the hospital. I didn't wear any makeup in the hospital whatsoever. I wasn't focused on this at all. So it's nice to be able to get back into the swing of things and know that my boyfriend isn't suffering from his kidneys being attacked. And he's starting to get better. If I seem a little behind or I'm not posting as much on like Instagram and stuff, I'm trying to play catch up a bit. So bear with me as I work back to getting everything sorted out. And I will have a video for you on Friday, and we'll just keep rolling and have videos every week for you guys again. I'm so sorry that I was gone and I missed all of you so much. Those of you who left me nice comments on Instagram, that was really sweet of you. Thank you so much. I see your comments and it really warms my heart that I have this support group in you guys. I don't want to get emotional, but you guys mean a lot to me, and the fact that I can be gone for a week and I still have you guys as subscribers to come back to, it means a lot. And especially when going through something so frightening with a loved one. I'm getting emotional, which I wasn't expecting to do. I am really terrible with like medical doctor stuff, so the fact that I didn't cry a lot at the hospital was pretty impressive. I'm a big mush, big baby. So anyway, please remember to like and share and subscribe. I love growing this community with you. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.